Well, hello once again, and welcome back to Nathan Plays Outer Wilds with Echoes of the Eye. My name is Nathan, and this is Outer Wilds for your personal computer. In the previous episode, we were just starting to explore the mysteries of the solar system when the sun unceremoniously exploded, and we found ourselves waking up back at our campsite, starting the day over again. A bunch of other stuff happened too, but that was kind of the big one. Okay, well, we do still have our launch codes. So let's get back to it. We were going to follow up on the harmonica signal coming from our very own planet, belonging to the missing feldspar. There's our journal computer. So let's do that. Our little community there. Fire off into space. And let's find Outer Wilds Ventures. We should hear a... Oh. There it is. And that's what we're looking for. Excuse me. You're getting a little bit out of hand here. Alright, I'm going to switch to the landing camera. And it looks like there's a bit of an entrance to the crater, so we'll just put down right over here. Now, we don't technically need our suit because we're still in atmosphere, but it's good to have, and I do love the rockets. Jetpack. Whoa, okay. Let's just hop. Make our way down this log to a very ominous looking spiky, rooty... Whoa, okay. And there's somebody here. This is Tech-Type. Hey-o, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. So, what crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. It looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearth before, and trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off a dark Bramble. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. No one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. It's a good way to lose an arm or two. Well, as it happens, we have our own scout launcher. And we're going to stand right about here, throw it inside. So we're seeing error duplicate signal. It's there getting further away, and it is also there. What are we seeing in the snapshots? Oh, whoa, we're going inside the mouth of the thing, and we've landed. And that looks like a tree in there. It's the bones of a giant anglerfish. And, could be worth checking out, wherever that thing ended up. We're going to go find our duplicate scout. So we're not going to recall it right now. We are, in fact, and we can't fit inside there either. We are, in fact, going to... Oh, there's some ice here, too. We'll head back to our ship and check it out. Excuse me. Oh. You would normally see the ship log updated message there, but I had a little bit of a technical trouble and had to replay this section. Just a little note there. Turn on the flashlight so I can see where I'm walking. Okay. Okay, Dark Bramble. We're off and running. Let's check out our map. Dark Bramble is way over there. Oh. And oh, you couldn't really see it there. Now that we know the sun of this solar system is not going to do great any moment now. But one thing you may notice while I'm moving around is that you can see other stars bursting as well as time goes on. There's one just next to my reticle there. And I do have an autopilot, but you want to be extremely careful around things like the sun, because the autopilot will steer you into it. There goes another one down there. And another one. Just every so often they light up brighter, and really kind of seems like everything's coming to an end around here, but we're going to keep looking, keep finding out what we can. Autopilot. It'd take us the rest of the way. Oh, we're already slowing down. Retro rockets there, if that's what you call them. I have no idea. Okay, our duplicate signal is in here somewhere. So this is Dark Bramble. Kind of horrible looking, thorny, messing with time and space kind of planet. And you'll see why in a minute. We're going to head inside. Let's go toward our signal. Oh. I do not love Dark Bramble. There are some lights. You have to be careful here because, as we'll see, some of those are exits to other parts of... Oh, okay. Little jump scare for me there as I accidentally whack into the side of the place, which is, as you've also noticed, much bigger on the inside than on the outside. Some of those lights lead to different areas. Some of them are giant evil fish that want to eat you. But if we're getting the scout signal from it, it shouldn't be a giant anglerfish. More duplicate signals. We are going to be careful and head for the nearest one here. And we can just drift quietly. And breathe. A little known fact, well known if you play the game. The anglerfish are blind, so they operate on sound. If you make too much noise with your rockets, they will come after you. We should be okay. We are getting very close to our duplicate signal now, which is good. Slightly different quality to the light in this particular part of Dark Bramble. I hear that. I've just now realized. I've looked down at my error messages. I was so focused on getting through this in one piece that I've looked down and sees headlight damage and landing gear damage. So we'll fix that in a second. First, we've got to go straight toward this light. And we know that there's an anglerfish bones here, so we're not going to worry too much about it. There it is, but it's got trees inside, just like we saw. And here we are. Hold down the A button to match velocity. Do a cheeky little... Oops, nope, hang on. What's the roll button again? Roll, left bumper hold, and right stick. There we are. Something kind of flashing behind there. Hold velocity. Okay, we're going to unbuckle. We're going to fix the ship first, and then we'll go investigate what we're looking at here. I got my suit on. Should be good there. And so like we learned in the cavern, get up close to the bits that are sparking. And repair the headlights. Oops. There we go. Ship's okay. Now we can go, I think we can retrieve our scout at this point. Unidentified signal. Ah, got some trees and a little bit of, we got a gravity crystal here. It's feldspar! Found them. After all this time. Got the rations, got the fire going. Roast a marshmallow if we want to. Doze off, as you keep seeing there, by the way, is to pass time, because certain things in this loop only happen at certain times, so... Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Hey. Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed. Violently. Wait. What? You crashed? But you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever been before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I've run into this huge anglerfish. You seen them? Big gnarly things. And this was the biggest one I'd ever seen. I've pulled a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... well, like I said, crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor, fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So, I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted? Where should I explore? That's the spirit. Anywhere is good, but you should know that space is weird here, intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of those weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in two places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep in mind that while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. Oh, thanks, dude. Ship log updated. You reached the core of Giant's Deep? How'd you do it? Giant's Deep core, huh? Aw, that was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. Oh, You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here. Look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Always check that out. What else you got? Happened to this anglerfish? What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eating a seed. And then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Oh, that's good to know. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet. Peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Okay. Did I find anything? I found a dark bramble seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, Hatchling. As Chert will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted out real quick like I suspect, Timber Hearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Okay, well, we're going to try the, Whoa, I lost my gravity. I'm floating again. That was a little bit disorienting. Error, duplicate signal, ship, and ship. So what happens if I am curious. I don't remember. Kind of kicks me backwards. We're heading for it. Oh, and that's us. It'll come... There it is. Whoa. Cool. Okay. Well, we're going to head toward the flashing light here. Feldspar's ship got pretty banged up. Hollow vine. Nothing like... Ow! Knocks out my systems for a brief moment. Okay, I've never tried that before. Got a little too close. There's a medikit back on the... We won't do that again. Medikit back on my ship. I guess I will try going this way. Flashlight still works? Okay. It's a little mysterious. Reminds you of that hallway in the forest temple. And oh, I've got gravity again a little bit. Ocarina of Time. Anyway, whoa, not much gravity. We're coming out. Where are we? Ice crystals. Our ship is 23 kilometers away. We're still we're on the outside of Dark Bramble, I guess. Oh, hello. Play recording. Trip 4, entry number, I'm going to say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blah, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Okay, so you can go inside the jellyfish. This seems weird, but we're going in. And there is a note stuck to the wall with a pickaxe. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Okay. Add that to our ship's log. We'll go back there in a moment, get healed up and kind of collate, organize what we found. Where is my way back into this? Beautiful vine. Here we go. Root, whatever you want to call it. About halfway on my air, just over half on fuel. Ah! They're playing my song. Guess the medkit won't matter so much anymore. But even so, we'll see if we can get there. Whoop. Stop. 50% fuel remaining. Okay, yeah, alright. Again, that is the theme of everything's about to explode. Well, you know what? Let's spend it with feldspar this time. I found the frozen jellyfish. Tell me about it. How that old thing is still there? That's why I first camped out after the crash. Pretty cozy inside. Structural integrity. Indomitable spirit of a camp made in the shelter of the very bones of the species that tried to eat you. Still very cozy. I heard there goes the sun. We're gonna get that perfect marshmallow. Never mind. And here we are back again. That was our first trip to Dark Bramble, not our last. Hey, what can I do you for? You know the ship is a death trap, right? Well, yeah, it's a death trap, but a really powerful death trap. What, you suddenly care about safety now? Okay, great. Let's go, compile our findings. Decide where to go next. Not our last trip into Dark Bramble, but probably the last one for this moment. I don't like that place. Okay, Dark Bramble Seed leads to Feldspar's camp, to frozen jellyfish. They'll show a little orange star next to them if you've explored everything in that particular location. So we went Esker's Camp, Lunar Lookout, Dark Bramble Seed, Feldspar's Camp. Feldspar's alive! They crashed their ship and they're camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. They don't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout's in 2 places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work in the same inside Dark Bramble. Doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. And here's the jellyfish. They decided to venture inside the jellyfish's interior cavity. And it was bad. The jellyfish's insides prevent you from getting zapped by electricity. We have these other things to follow up on. The Know My Minds pointed us toward the Ash Twin Project, whatever that is. We can go to find Gabbro on Giant's Deep. And we used the eye signal locator, and Rebeck went to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Oh yeah, that's right, Southern Observatory. Well, we've hit a bit of an ending, a dead end there in that trail. Why don't we go find, Gabriel's on Giant's Deep? Let's go check out, and Rebec's at Brittle Hollow. Let's go to Brittle Hollow. Let's go meet Rebec. We're coming to find you, Rebec. Why not? Brittle Hollow, quite nearby. There's the Hourglass Twins, Giant's Deep, the Interloper. All of these are places we're going to check out eventually. But I'm kind of doing this in... I mean, you can do this in any order you like, as I keep saying, but I like to kind of follow the leads. Radio tower that we'll want to investigate once we want to go to the DLC. I'm just checking out our cool planet. We looked at that stuff last time. Whatever that design is going on there, that's kind of neat. And our little moon. I don't know what that place is. That's... Who wants to get sidetracked with me real quick? Okay, landing camera. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bonk. Ah, that's close enough. Any landing you walk away from, am I right? Oh, there's some stairs on that side. Well, okay. Trying to break a leg. Whoop. Okay. Nice little waterfall. You can follow it through this cave. Where it leads. It's pretty. Unidentified signal nearby. Oh. We saw one of these at the observatory. No, that's the... Oh. Grove Shard. Frequency discovered, quantum fluctuations. Okay, so we have a new frequency that we can use to look for quantum fluctuations around the solar system. Oh yeah, and this rock is going to keep moving on us, because it does that. Every time you look away... Every time you look away, it moves. And other stuff moves around with it, apparently, because there was a stump there and now it's gone. Wasn't there a sign here? Oh, jeez. Okay. Fireflies. That sign. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. The quiet shade across old bark. Okay. That's kind of alarming and spooky. That's going to launch me straight up into the air. Oh, is that the same sign? Who's there now? Yeah. Okay, well, great. Love that. I do have a new frequency and a mysterious poem in my head. Nothing down there. Let's go back to the ship. Had to come look. We had to know. We'll see if our ship will warn us if there's more to discover here, but I did it. Use the boosters to long jump. Love doing that. Woo! As long as you don't come hurtling at your target a little too fast and hurt yourself. Wonder if something's up there. Oh. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove on this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Oh, quantum moon. I think we've... may have seen... I didn't point it out at the time. cheeky gray orb scooting around the solar system that you can't get near. Well, that was fun. What'd we learn? Quantum Grove? Good, no star. Quantum Moon. Okay. Cool. We were heading to Brittle Hollow, though. Where's my jetpack refill? Refuel jetpack. There we go. Up we go. So you just kind of... Alright, we're good. Autopilot, take us there. The neat thing is, you can look around and your autopilot will automatically adjust your thrusters to keep you heading in the right direction. Oh, there it is. Cheeky little quantum moon. Hello. Stop. We're gonna slam into the thing. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is bad. I got distracted. Okay, so that's on me. My autopilot was trying to bring me in safely to Brittle Hollow, and I got sidetracked and tried to redirect it. And my momentum slammed me into this place. I don't remember. Oh, cockpit. We have numerous problems with the ship here, but for now, what's this thing? Let's go have a look, shall we? Now the thing... Oh. The thing about Brittle Hollow is you're going to realize pretty quick that it is constantly being rained on with destruction from above. Those things come floating down from the moon of Brittle Hollow. And there it is. There's that guy. Okay, Quantum Moon will get you yet. But right now, we're going to try and approach this. I don't know. It's just the first thing we found. This, I don't know if this is where my friend is, but... Okay, can I hop down there and not die? This is kind of a leap. Let's try it. Ugh. Yes, thank you. Okay. Oh. The Southern Observatory. Oh, okay, cool. But I want to know what this is all about here. Big empty platform. Glowing orbs. Spooky and mysterious. Got it. Somber piano music. This leads to the crossroads. Okay. We have kind of a... Call the shuttle home. It's on that side. And activate the gravity cannon is on that side. The shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Oh, shuttle's already there. If I activate the cannon, I guess that won't do anything because there's nothing here to launch, but let's try it. Okay. Let's bring the ship back. Go have a look inside. Place is crumbling, debris falling around me all the time. So this is the ship. I guess it is a Nomai ship. Oh, trees detected, oxygen tank refilled. So they breathed air like us. That's nice. Untranslated Nomai recording. I am here Solanum says, after watching it wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. Oh, you made it. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at its south pole. It's just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. Whoa. I am ready. Okay, some little trees here. Not much going on in this ship. And I suppose this is the ship's controls. If I go back and use the gravity cannon, it will probably launch this thing. Yeah, and I launched it myself. There we are, off into space. Presumably it's supposed to head toward the quantum moon, but without one in sight. Let's just go back. Whoa! What was that? Oh, we're back. Oh, dear. Okay, so we can... Oh, no, no, no. Don't drive into the lantern. Oh, okay. We can head back anytime we want. Woof. That's weird. What does that do? What does that last one do, do you think? Nothing. I noticed the floor is holding me down, which is nice. Oh. Oh, it, like, brings us back down? And that's that. I should have expected it. Didn't. That was Adventures in the Nomai Quantum Moon ship. The last one is down. First one's up. Last one's down. Now we know that. Okay, well, let's quickly just go check on what we learned in our ship, and then I'm going to exit this loop and call it for this video. I feel a little bit silly about the way that just went down. Gravity cannon, yeah, there's more to explore there, I imagine. Solanum's shuttle. Know my name is Solanum. Landed her shuttle at the quantum moon's south pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the quantum moon always arrive at the south pole. So it can be done. There's a strange rock shard. Okay. And a huge cylindrical structure generates a strong upward gravity field that recalled to know my shuttle from the quantum moon. There's more to explore here. So we're going to have to head back to gravity cannon area. Maybe we'll do that on our next trip around. For now, thank you ever so much for watching, and we'll see you next mission.